Want an amazingly simple way to tell your ex is a narcissist? That's what we're talking about in this video. Hey, I'm Dr. Melissa. I'm a trauma expert and top doctor. And in this video and on this channel, I help you identify the hidden narcissists in your life, identify the impact that they're having on your life, and then turn that trauma and that drama into gold, becoming stronger and more powerful than you ever were before. If that sounds like exactly what you need, click subscribe, click that notification bell so that you do not miss a thing. You know you want to be sure. As a victim, someone who was freshly discarded, who's waiting for the Hoover, this question is haunting. You read everything you can get your hands on, you watch videos, you try to figure out if your ex is a narcissist so you know what you're dealing with, what to expect. As a survivor, someone who's left the relationship, this question causes even more angst. Because regardless of who ended the relationship, now that you're done, you're left trying to make sense of your world, to make sense of your experience. And it is so stinking hard. You want to be sure. Now, you know the narcissist tactics are familiar. You recognize the love bombing, future faking, lying, blame shifting, false apologies, deflection, projection, passive-aggressive put-downs, gaslighting, the dismissal, weaponized incompetence, silent treatment, triangulation, undermining your competence, and downright sabotage. But is recognizing those tactics enough? Lots of people use those tactics at one time or another, and you're thinking, surely the world is not full of narcissists. Hindsight is 20/20, right? The rear view mirror gives you the clarity that you're looking for. By now you've noticed the steady degradation of your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-confidence, your mental and physical health for the duration of the relationship. You started this relationship so healthy, so vibrant, so full of life. You left it a shell of the person you once were. You've also noticed your confusion and your difficulty making even the simplest of decisions. Before the relationship, you were confident, decisive, independent. Now you can't decide what shirt to wear, whether to buy the 3-pound or the 5-pound bag of apples, or what to make for dinner. You realize your reality was greatly distorted. And as time goes on, you realize more and more that nothing was real. None of it was true. Your beliefs about yourself, your memories, your relationships with others were all distorted. You discovered your ex has flying monkeys. And during the relationship, those flying monkeys looked like your family and friends. Now that the relationship has ended, you realize they were groomed to be loyal supporters of your ex, groomed against you. They choose to believe nonsense rather than evidence and then act on it. Those are huge red flags. You do not find them in an emotionally healthy relationship. These are hallmarks of a narcissistic, abusive relationship. Yet the answer is even simpler. The amazingly simple way to tell your ex is a narcissist is that you struggled to leave a relationship you would never choose. You knew the relationship was hurting you, was killing you, yet you stayed. And even though you eventually left, you know you stayed way too long. Your attachment to your partner was created through repeated physical and/or emotional abuse, followed by intermittent reinforcement. That is the recipe for a trauma bond. It's the recipe for bond formation used in kidnapping, in cults, in child abuse, in military training, in fraternity hazing, with prisoners of war, and in concentration camps. It's also a result of narcissistic relationships. If you developed a trauma bond, if you chose to stay in a relationship you'd never otherwise choose, your ex is a narcissist or toxic person. It really is that simple. If this video resonates with you, type "I see it" in the comments, then like this video, share it with someone who needs it. And if you want to know more, if you want to break free from that trauma bond that holds you back even decades later, long after that narcissist ex is in your rearview mirror, I invite you to join my newsletter list at narclistlife.com. I'm Dr. Melissa, and I will see you in the next video.